on free to air, and you can easily watch us on all other social media network. Facebook, WhatsApp, yes, YouTube, we are there. Just check on us and you enjoy all our programs. Let me say welcome back after that longer break. Yes, it's no other thing. We all know what was going on in town. It was firstly the Easter. After the Easter, Ramadan came, and we are blessing God now that at least we are blessed throughout the whole 40 and the 30 days. So you are welcome to another daily program, another edition of the program Labor Matters on Osbc. We come in a very great way. What do I mean? Yes, this month of May is our month. We laborers, we workers in the nationwide, yes, Nigeria, and at state level, this May is our month, whether you like it or not. You won't forget that May 1st is Workers' Day nationwide, and Osun State is not left out. We really celebrated it, and we bless God for the beautiful outing we had with all other artisans, workers, unions, association, and thank God for our dear governor in Osun State. Yes, he really did well for us. And so we have the right peg in the right hole with us this evening, and no other person than Comrade Modukola Oyedele, the NLC Caretaker Committee chairperson. Before I go to her, yes, I'm not alone on the program. My able partner is here. Sheyi, how are you? Labor leader. This your Panama look like that of Ngige. It is where you are welcome. Likely. Like seriously. Yes.
Ó lárin ni gbogbo kan sí olójà gbé igi kakaka tó jẹ́ pé tó lè sọ̀rọ̀ lórí bó ṣe lọ bí àṣeyọrí òun ló jágbe wá olórí àwa òṣìṣẹ́ bó tẹ̀ jẹ́ pé alábùjútó ni wọ́n ní a máa fi kún pé alága tó jẹ́ alábùjútó àwa òṣìṣẹ́ ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun pé àwọn ló wà bí lónìí. Comrade Modúpẹ́ọlá Oyèdélé, ẹ káàbọ̀.
Ẹ ṣé olóòtú. Ẹ kú àkúrọ̀lẹ́, àkú àṣekú ọdún òṣìṣẹ́. Mo gbàdúrà pé àjíǹde ara máa jẹ́.
Amen.
Thank you very much, man. You are welcome. Let me start this way, that be on this seat, because all along, most especially in Osun State, it has been men affair, and now we are having a women. How would you describe this seat as a caretaker committee chairperson for NLC in Osun State?
Thank you so much. Before I will start that, I want to first appreciate God, because He's the giver of life, He's the giver of opportunity, and there is no place we can get to, there is no position we can attain without Him. So I want to return all glory unto Him. I will say it has been so far so good. The Lord has been helping us. Like you rightly said, it was usually men in this position in this world. But when God said it's the time that our look obìnrin ló kàn, so that opportunity came, and I want to give it to all the men, as in the union functionaries, the key officers. They've been so supportive.
So supportive. Once again, let's thank God for the beautiful outing of May Day, and as promised by the state governor, that he will start paying the arrears and even the promotion, and by the special grace of God, God has really helped him as far as the month of April was concerned. We all laughed. What have you been doing about the other things that concern the workers' welfare in Osun State, most especially on these arrears, promotions, and every other thing that has to do with workers in the state?
Let me first appreciate our governor. I always call him talk and do governor, because ever since he has assumed the office, You know, the story of the workers in Osun State has changed. We are now, the era of half salary, no salary had gone. And in fact, I would say we have forgotten that since they have come aboard, they have been so, you know, as they promised, they have been doing it. And like you said, we will remember what we have enjoyed since the inception of these, the governance of this present administration. They've been helping us, you know, the backlog, they paid it, and we went to them that it should not be one-off thing, that because people believe that, oh, maybe they pay part of the arrears because of the election coming and all that, but I want to assure us that that's not the case. As they have promised us, they are doing it, and we give kudos to them.
Okay, thank you very much. Sheyi?
Alága, ẹjẹ́ àti ibi kankan balẹ̀ wọlé. Ọgbọ́n wo lẹ dá sí, báwo lẹ ṣe rí? Ipò tẹ́ dìmú ìládùúgbò àwọn ọkùnrin tí bẹ ní ọgbọ́n wo lẹ dá sí, ẹjẹ́ àsòtọ̀ fúnra wa.
Èmi máa ń sọ pé kò sọgbọ́n kankan tí ẹ̀dá ní tí kì bá ṣe ọgbọ́n Ọlọ́run. Bàbá tiẹ̀ sáré tá borin ta ní ohun ọwọ́ mi ò tó, máa fi gbọ̀gọ̀ fà, Olúwa rẹ̀ fẹ́ tẹ̀ mí. Báwo la ṣe pín ìtàn ẹlẹ́dẹ̀ tí ó ṣe kan lè máa mú? Oore ọ̀fẹ́ Ọlọ́run ni, nítorí kì í ṣe ohun tí ó wà nínú èrò mi, ó kàn wá níbọ̀. Mo jẹ́ ẹnìkan tó yẹ pé mi ò kì í fẹ́ sá fún ìpèníjà.
Àdìrẹ má kọ. Tó bá rí bẹ́ẹ̀, tó wá jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀, ipò tẹ́ dìmú alága alákòóso alábòjútó fún NSC káfàtà ní Ọ̀ṣun, báwo ṣe tẹ̀ ọ́ sí láìpàdé tí wà ń bẹ̀?
Gbogbo ohun tí ó bá dára láyé yìí, ó ló máa ń ní ìpèníjà tirẹ̀. Kò sí a lè sọ pé a sùn sójú kan báyìí, a sì máa wá pé gbogbo ohun tá a fẹ́ òní ó máa wá bá wa. In fact, tí a bá wo àsìkò tá a fún látìgbà tá a ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní máa gbáradì fún àṣeyẹ ẹgbẹ́ ọjọ́ àṣeyẹ àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ títí tá a ṣe kọjá láìpẹ́ yìí títí di àsìkò yìí, a máa láwọn ètò kan àbí kejì. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí obìnrin tó jẹ́ abilékọ, tó jẹ́ òṣìṣẹ́, tí ó tún jẹ́ ìyá ọmọ, a máa ṣe ètò yẹn, a máa ṣe ní tí ó jẹ́ pé ìkan kò ní pàkejì lára ni. Ṣùgbọ́n nítòótọ́ máa sọ fún yín pé kò ń ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ náà ni ó ṣe jẹ́ pẹ̀lẹ́kùtù ló fi ń wáyé. Ṣùgbọ́n téèyàn bá ti fi sọ́kàn, tí èèyàn dẹ̀ ní ayọ̀ kan sí àwọn nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe, kò ní rí bí nǹkan tó ṣòro.
Ṣọlá.
Thank you very much, ma. You have been talking about the welfare of the workers in Osun State. You know, workers, we are Oliver Twist. We will always ask for more. You said it that the two arrears paid earlier before the election, we have turned into another thing. That is like, because election was on the way then, that was why the governor did what he did. What was the arrangement on ground for these arrears? Even the promotion, what are the laid down steps to pay all this money?
Actually, let me start from the promotion. Actually, the promotion salary was supposed to be paid in the month of March, but due to little delay, little shortcoming here and there, it could not be paid. That's why we are seeing it in the month of April. And we, as people, you know, people did not believe that they could get the part of the arrears. So when the 2 months came, it was like a miracle. And because of what the antecedent, people believe that could this be real and continue like this? But government have promised that quarterly that there is an arrangement in the pipeline that I will believe them that whatever they say, whatever they promise, so far they have assumed the office, they've never promised and failed us. So let's have that positive mind. Let's be optimistic that they are going to continue making the payment of the arrears.
Yes, another thing that related to that is, because we are still on the workers' welfare, is if you look at the workers in Osun State, compare our salary scale to other states, you will find out that it's like we are not there at all. what are you people doing to make sure that things work well with the level of things in the nation? When you are talking about finances and economic in this Nigeria is another thing entirely. Most of workers, what we spend at the end of the month is beyond our salary as far as the food and accommodation and transportation is concerned. So what are you people doing? The NLC, caretaker committee at large, what are you doing with the government with the government to make sure that at least this thing step up a little?
You could see that we are moving in the right direction already. Considering the standard of the living in the country, we know what we pay for the rent, accommodation, transportation, food, the school fees of the children, and all what have you. All these things, they are always on the high side.
Yes.
And you could see part of our effort is this payment of the promotion. How could somebody have promotion on the paper and they take home at the end of the month is not reflecting it? And government, they have stepped into it that these will be attended, and they have started doing it. Apart from that, I was at this station, I think last week, and somebody said federal government is talking about the increment in salary. That was, I said, in fact, we like it that way. The labor movement like it that way. Let them target federal. What the federal government, what they are spending the money on is what the state workers are also doing. So immediately it starts from there. Then we know. Yes, exactly.
Okay. Thank you very much. Before we go to Sheyi, we don't want to be selfish. Our dear fathers and mothers that have retired, the pensioners, how far about their own cases too?
In fact, the cases of the pensioners, like I always categorize them. They are in 3 different categories. Okay. We have the set that belongs to the old policy. Immediately they leave, and they used to experience hardship in the collection of their pension. But since this talk and do governor is on board, they have been paying that category. They are receiving their pension. The second one is those people that belong to this what they call contributory pensions. Some of them, they have gotten their bonds, and they are they are PFA whatever managers. They have been attending to their case. But the third category, they are the ones that belongs to this contributory scheme, pension scheme. They have not gotten their bond, and they are yet to be receiving their pensions. So we are on this seriously that government should please try to come, because if we eat at home, if the government functionaries, the governor, if they eat at home, and there are some set of people that have really contributed to the development of this state, and they could not boast of having anything at the end of the month to eat and to take care of their medical issues and challenges, that means indirectly we are killing people. And this has been I always say, maybe I'm the history of this moment, and I have the opportunity of talking to that King Asterios that please, if not for anything, this category of people should be attended to, and I know the governor will find something to do.
Thank you very much. Sheyi?
Alága, ibi ẹwà kọrẹ dé lédè Ìgbò, ibẹ̀ náà lẹ ní títún gbé láti ti kọ́kọ́rọ́ bọ̀ lédè Yorùbá. Àwọn ìyá wa, bàbá wa àtàwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n wa tán ti fẹ̀yìntì lẹ́nu iṣẹ́ ìjọba. Ǹjẹ́ báwo ló ṣe rọrùn sí, báwo náà ṣe kí ni tẹ́ ń ṣe láti lè mú kígbà tẹ́ wọn lọ́rùn?
Gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo ṣe sọ ní èdè Gẹ̀ẹ́sì, wọ́n lẹ tó sóyìnbó lé àná lọ́dọ̀ wa tí wọ́n àwọn tí wọ́n ti fẹ̀yìntì lẹ́nu iṣẹ́ ọba wọ́n pín sí ìpele 3 níbẹ̀ ní ṣe pín wọn, torí látìgbà tá a ti dé ẹnu àti bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ ni àwọn èèyàn ti ń wá lóríṣiríṣi láti jẹ́ ká mọ èròǹgbà ọkàn wọn, kí ni nǹkan tí wọ́n fẹ́ ká bá wọn sọ fún ìjọba. Òun ló jẹ́ kí n lè ní àǹfààní láti mọ kí ni àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ fẹ̀yìntì, kí ni nǹkan tí wọ́n ń dojú kọ. Ló jẹ́ kí mi pín wọn sí ìpele 3. Páwọn kan wà tí wọ́n ti ń gba owó ìfẹ̀yìntì wọn lóṣooṣù. Àwọn tó ń ṣe onímọ̀dámọ̀dá wọ́n ti gba nǹkan tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n fi lè ọkàn wọn balẹ̀ pé tóṣù bá parí àwọn sì lè máa rí nǹkan ó belenja kó belenja. Ṣùgbọ́n àwọn tó jẹ́ ìpele 3, àwọn yẹn wọ́n ṣe mọ̀dámọ̀dá ìtó jẹ́ kí ìjọba kó fi sílẹ̀ kí wọ́n lè máa rí owó oṣù gbà àbí owó fẹ̀yìntì gbà lóṣooṣù wọn tí ì máa rí gbà a sì rí inú wọn tó jẹ́ pé ìpèníjà wà fún ẹni tí a bá wo nǹkan tó fà á wọ́n ní àwọn àgbà ní amókun ẹrù ẹwọ́ ó ní pé
òkè ilẹ̀ ẹ̀wọ̀
sálẹ̀ ó dàbí ẹni pé àjogúnbá nǹkan tí àwọn ìjọba tuntun yìí tí wọ́n bá lẹ̀ òun ló fà á èmi ò sì ní fẹ́ gbà pé torí pé nǹkan tá a bá tígi bá rélugi tòkè ẹ̀ lákọ̀ọ́gbé ìlú a ní láti tún yanjú a ní láti gbé ká lè yanjú mi ò fẹ́ nǹkan tó jẹ́ pé ebi ó wà máa pa àwọn ìyá àti bàbá wa yìí àbí wọ́n á ní àìlera tí wọn ò ní lè tọ́jú ara wọn.
tó bá rí bẹ́ẹ̀ àwọn tó wà lẹ́nu iṣẹ́ gan kí ni tí ìjọba ń ṣe lásìkò yìí láti jẹ́ kí ká fi ojú pé owó oṣù tó péréte ká fi wò ó ká tún fi ojú kan wò ó lẹ́ẹ̀kejì ni pé àwọn kan ti gba ìwé ìgbéga tipẹ́tipẹ́ ká tún fojú yẹn ó ti yé yìí mo ṣe ń sọ yẹn ká tún fojú yẹn wò ó ká tún fojú kan wò ó pé àwọn owó kan tiẹ̀ wà tó jẹ́ pé ìjọba tọ̀hún náà láwọn ò fẹ́ san tán lẹ̀ san kí ni ìgbìmọ̀ yín ṣe láti lè jẹ́ kí gbogbo ilé jẹ́ mímú ṣe.
ṣé mọ̀ pé iṣu àtẹnumọ́ràn kì í jóná àwọn tí tabadẹ po èèyàn yín ní kẹ́ni ṣe mí o.
n lẹ́tí ẹ̀yìn wọn ní pápá ìṣeré kiri ọ̀.
àyìn wọn níbi pápá ìṣeré pé wọ́n ṣe wo àdúpẹ́ o ṣùgbọ́n àtúní dákẹ́ náà ni ó tún kù nílùú ró ibi tó kù sí láti ṣe bí wọ́n ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa ṣe àwọn tá a ti ní ìgbéga lẹ́nu iṣẹ́ tán bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa sanwó wa tó bá ìlànà ìgbéga tó lúkálùkù gbà lọ ànífẹ́ kan dúró àwọn kan sì tún ní ìgbéga èmi tẹ ẹ̀rọ gómìnà lọ́jọ́ náà
ìgbàlódé àwọn kan náà tún ti ní ìgbéga báyìí.
àwọn kan tún ti ní ìgbéga àwọn kan tiẹ̀ tí wọ́n wà níbi iṣẹ́ yìí tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n ti dàgbà wọ́n ti fẹ́ máa lọ tí wọ́n tó iṣẹ́ ìdẹ̀mọ̀ òrìṣà tá a bá ṣe tá a fi wọn ọmọ ẹni ó máa parẹ́ ni àwọn ilé iṣẹ́ ìjọba kan wà ní àwọn ẹ̀ka kọ̀ọ̀kan tó jẹ́ pé ìjọba wa á ti bẹ̀ wọ́n kí wọ́n tún bá wa gba àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ torí àwọn tó ń lọ kí wọ́n lè fojú náà já iṣẹ́ báyìí la ṣe ṣe wọ́n lè fi kó tó di pé wọ́n lọ.
Thank you very much, ma. So you have been on this seat for how many, say, months?
We just came on board on March 26.
Barely 2 months.
No, just over a month.
Over a month.
I'll be going to a month, I think. No, okay. Yes, because we are in May already. Okay. Going to 2 months now.
Going to 2 months now. Thank God for your position. What I don't know, maybe you have experienced any incordiality amidst the workers in the state, the unions, the associations, and what have you been doing, or what is the plan on ground for all those workers to make sure that we are cordially united? How will I put it now? Teachers Association will not be in disaccord with Ratawu. NUJ will not go against any other union in the state, because you know all those unions are under your body.
That is the first thing we did when we came on board, and you know, like we're being called the caretaker committee. We are to take care of all the union athletes. So everybody was called to a meeting, and the importance of working together in unity, working together in love. We have so many benefits working together, because if there is a crack, if there is a division, we won't be able to achieve our goal. So that's our watchword, and we are working together in cordiality. And I appreciate everybody. I say kudos to my union.
Actually, I wanted to ask, but you have answered that what would be the measure of our own palliative at state level? Now the federal level is now agitating of increasing the federal workers' salary by 40% after removing the subsidy. But it's like you have mentioned.
I said it when I was talking.
You have mentioned it. Let me do it this way: that being a caretaker on NLC, do you have any restriction? Like if you have a chairman NLC, Labour, National Labour Congress, or Osun State Chapter, they will have gone into full blast of doing so many things. But being a caretaker, do you have any restriction?
No restriction. You know, a system cannot be in a vacuum. So that is why they believe that because of the little challenge that we have in NLC. And it cannot just, is a system that has to be operated holistically. And that's why they said, oh, there should be people in charge. So there is no restriction.
Those you are working with, how far with them? Are they really cooperating?
Sure, 100%. I receive their support and cooperation.
Cooperation. Thank you very much. Let's see, ask his question before we ask for fair word.
ọ̀rọ̀ bí owó lẹ́yìn obìnrin máa ń fẹ́ràn láti máa gbọ́. À ń gbọ́ pé ìjọba ń yọ owó ìrànwọ́ epo pẹtiró, ìjọba ò sì ṣetán àti fi owó kún owó oṣù. Kí ni èrò ẹ̀yin ìgbìmọ̀ alákòóso òṣìṣẹ́ lórí eléyìí?
Ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ pé torí wọ́n ti bí mí ọ̀pọ̀ ìgbà náà máa ń bí mí ní àwọn ìbéèrè yìí pé àtijọba bá yọ owó kí ni àwọn nǹkan tí ìjọba fẹ́ ṣe tá bá ti débi odò àwọn bá ṣe fún tó bá wá ti ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ nígbàgbọ́ nínú wa àwa ló mọ̀ gbèsè tá a máa gbé.
Torí pé a ti ń gbọ́ pé àwọn kan ní ẹgbẹ̀rún lọ́nà ọgọ́rùn-ún làwọn gbà ó, ẹgbẹ̀rún lọ́nà ọgọ́rùn-ún mẹ́ta làwọn náà ó gbé sí o, torí yóò fẹ́ dẹrù ẹrùn díẹ̀ o, yóò fẹ́ ṣe kíní kan díẹ̀ o, ló jẹ́ kí n béèrè ìbéèrè náà. Ǹjẹ́ yìí náà ti ní iye kan tá a fojúsùn pé tó bá tẹ̀ wá rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹgbẹ̀rún lọ́nà ọgọ́rùn-ún mẹ́ta àbí mẹ́rin?
A ti ní àfojúsùn ṣùgbọ́n ẹ̀hún ṣe mọ̀ pé ọmọ tó wà nínú ọkùnrin ni o obìnrin ni o ẹ ṣáà tẹ̀jà arọ́ ọmọ náà ká tó mọ orúkọ tá a fún.
Ṣọlá.
Thank you very much, Comrade Modupeola Oyedele, NLC Caretaker Committee Chairperson. Osun State is a very big state with large people. That is plenty people. How will you talk to us or advise us as workers as far as delivering our service, our duties in the state? Because we are talking about money, bring money, increase our salary, pay promotion, pay arrears. Are we really there when it comes to our duties?
To the Osun State workers, I give kudos to them. They are very hard working. But I will say that to whom much is given, much is expected. Please do not let us relent. Let's continue to work harder. And I pray that God will bless us.
Thank you very much. Another thing that relates to that one is that we still want you people to mount prayer. Yes. To the prayer not to but mount prayer on our amiable governor to make sure that we have more hands in our ministries, agencies, sure. Because it's like yes. So what are you people doing about this one?
Like maybe I said it in Yoruba, we started that because we noticed that people in some offices, they are going and there is no replacement, no any preparation. So we have been compiling this. We want to know what is going on around the parastatals and the agency. So because we want to talk to government with accuracy, with fact and figure, not just so that we know where they need to get more ends.
Ṣèyí, láti bẹ̀ lọ.
Tábàtì ẹ̀dá máa fi ọ̀rọ̀ wá alága wò alẹ́nu wò lọ. Ọlọ́wọ̀ ẹ̀ lálága, àwọn kan wá pàdé wọn ṣe ọlẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n ibi ni àsìkò gbà mọ́. Títí di ọjọ́ mẹ́jọ tá tún pàdé lórí ètò yìí ọ̀rọ̀ òṣìṣẹ́ alága mo kí yín lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí.
Thank you for coming, Madam
so
Modupeola Oyedele, once again. And I want to appreciate Comrade Olubukola Akingbade, Secretary NLC Women Committee, Abby.
Yes.
You are welcome on this program. She's there with the caretaker chairperson. We want to really appreciate you out there, our viewers, for being with us on this program. Labor Matters for this week. Next week is another beautiful time to join us again. Special thanks to the crew of this particular program. Paul Oditi, I give it to you.